In the dynamic environment of the real estate industry, 2024 emerges as a watershed moment, indicating the possibility for major expansion in the housing sector. Various elements ranging from economic upheavals to demographic trends combine to create an atmosphere conducive to expansion. Understanding the primary factors behind this predicted rise can provide significant insights for both industry experts and those navigating the home market. Let's look at the elements that make 2024 a promising year for significant growth in the real estate industry. Housing starts fell in December, but permit growth remained strong, indicating a housing renaissance in 2024, according to National Association of Home Builders CEO Jim Tobin. He believes the data reveals the housing industry is transitioning into a period of great growth, following a significant post-COVID slump. Though mortgage rates remain high, Tobin anticipates rates to fall in 6 months as traffic to model homes increases, indicating fresh spring home buyer interest. The world is getting ready to realize that we're no longer going to back those 3 and 4% mortgage rates, Tobin told Yahoo Finance. He went on to say, and there's going to be a general shift here, that mortgage rates at 5% in the long term are still really good low rates. Currently, the Indian real estate market is at a crossroads, highlighted by dynamic shifts and innovative initiatives. Embracing the subtleties of the present, we foresee a significant spike in growth during fiscal year 2024-25. Projections show a laudable 7 to 8% economic expansion, resulting in increased demand across the residential and commercial sectors. The Reserve Bank of India's vision to progressively lower interest rates is poised to make home loans more accessible, resulting in an increase in residential property investments. Furthermore, the rising urbanization trend, combined with government-backed measures for affordable housing and infrastructure development, bodes well for long-term growth. In this environment, data acts as a guiding beacon. Residential sales are expected to increase by 10 to 12%, driven by the popularity of smaller, more affordable units and the growing enthusiasm of first-time homebuyers. Similarly, the commercial real estate sector, bolstered by a forecast resurgence in demand, notably for office space, is set for a significant increase. The rising trend of real estate investment trusts, REITs, with an expected asset under management AUM of 18,000 Indian rupees in 2025, supports the sector's strong outlook. This confidence is based on India's expected high economic growth in the coming fiscal year. Reputable reports predict a 7 to 8% economic expansion, generating a noticeable rise in demand across all aspects of real estate. This buoyancy is not purely hypothetical. It is supported by the anticipated increase in disposable earnings, which is a natural consequence of the economic rebound. As earnings rise, so does the desire to invest in real estate, a phenomena that has the potential to drastically alter the industrial landscape. The Reserve Bank of India's foresight in gradually lowering interest rates serves as a key trigger in this story. This strategic step is intended to make house loans more accessible, creating an environment conducive to increased residential property investments. This financial structure, together with growing urbanization trends and government-backed measures for affordable housing, produces a synergistic climate that propels the real estate sector ahead. The Reserve Bank of India, RBI, is expected to lower interest rates. This strategic decision, supported by thorough economic analysis, is projected to make house loans more accessible, creating an atmosphere conducive to increased residential property demand. The relationship between lower interest rates and increasing affordability is perfectly aligned with homebuyers' growing goals, creating a bright scenario for the real estate market. This financial landscape also appeals to institutional investors. Lower interest rates not only make real estate investments more appealing, but they also help the sector as a whole. The convergence of favorable financial circumstances and a thriving economy has pushed India's real estate into a new era of high demand, both for private homeowners and institutional investors. The tremendous growth of India's urban population is a key factor behind this hopeful prognosis. Recognizing this demographic transition, the government's ongoing actions to encourage affordable housing and robust infrastructure development serve as the foundation for a thriving urban landscape. These planned initiatives not only meet the housing demands of a growing population, but also stimulate economic growth, providing a climate conducive to long-term demand for urban housing. The expected increase in urban housing demand is consistent with the nation's increasing urbanization trajectory. As urban centers change and expand, the real estate industry plays an important role in crafting the modern urban narrative. The convergence of government programs, expanding urbanization, and a growing population raises the profile of India's real estate sector, establishing it as a linchpin for long-term urban growth. The increased investment by non-resident Indians is a significant pillar of this hopeful outlook. According to recent reports, NRI interest in the sector has increased because of its growth potential and good regulatory environment. The Indian rupee's fall versus major currencies adds to the attraction of Indian real estate, cementing its position as a desirable investment opportunity for global investors. Robust government support measures complement this tendency. Tax breaks, simpler permitting processes, and a firm commitment to supporting affordable housing all help to create an atmosphere conducive to real estate development. This support not only boosts demand, but it also strengthens the sector's resilience in the face of changing economic conditions. Furthermore, the dynamic integration of technology in the real estate sector emerges as a driving force for growth. Developers who embrace digital transformation provide better customer experiences, streamline operations, and increase overall efficiency. This technology adoption not only puts the industry at the forefront of innovation, but it also increases its ability to fulfill the changing needs of a demanding market. Residential sales are expected to increase by 10 to 12% this fiscal year, fueled by strong demand from first-time homeowners and the growing popularity of smaller, more affordable properties. This jump shows the market's dynamic nature, spurred by India's predicted 7 to 8% economic growth, which will result in higher disposable incomes and increasing housing investment. Furthermore, the commercial real estate sector is primed for a substantial recovery, with a concentration on office space. Projections indicate a significant increase in demand as businesses resume normal operations and expand their footprints. This tendency is particularly noticeable in the IT and ITES sectors, demonstrating the critical role of commercial real estate in promoting economic growth. Real estate investment trusts, REITs, are expected to play a significant role in the market, offering institutional investors a transparent and profitable way to engage in real estate assets. The predicted growth of REITs reinforces their importance in increasing liquidity and transparency in the market. The Indian real estate market is expected to perform very well in fiscal year 2024-25, owing to a number of compelling factors. The strong economic growth forecast of 7 to 8% creates a favorable tone, resulting in increased demand across residential and commercial divisions. The Reserve Bank of India's planned interest rate cut boosts affordability, encouraging residential property investment and making the sector more appealing to institutional investors. Rapid urbanization, aided by government programs for cheap housing and infrastructure development, predicts a steady demand for urban housing. Furthermore, the influx of non-resident Indian investors, together with smart government assistance measures and widespread adoption of technology in the sector, contributes to the sector's favorable outlook. We'll return with additional details and videos. Please remember to like the video if you thought that it was informative and helpful. Please leave your comments, subscribe to our channel, and check back for more thought-provoking videos.